Maximum cross stitch power hour.
Awesome!
Yay!
Hi there, it's Ellen. Welcome to Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. It is going to be maximum, it's going to be cross stitch, but it will not be an hour. Today's video might be a little bit choppy with edits because I have a bit of a cold that I caught in Cincinnati. Thank you very much, Ohio. And I still haven't kicked it, so there may be some throat clearing, some sniffling, and if it gets gross, I'll just try to edit out, or I will scrap the whole thing and wait till I'm completely better to do this, because I don't want to gross you out. I'm grossing myself out enough as it is. I was going to do this like the day after I got back, but I was really quite phlegmy, and I thought, well, I'll just wait until I'm completely better and I will do a video then. But it seems that this cold is lasting a long time, and this is just the way my life is now, so I thought I might as well just try to get something up there. Say hello to my stitchy peeps. I've really I've missed you all, and when I was I'm back from a leg of touring, and while I was out, I had a really hard time finding the time to watch Floss Tube. So I've been spending the last few days just sort of doing marathon watching, just getting caught up with everyone, and it's really nice to see everybody out there in Floss Tube land again. I've missed you. So I'll just give you my little update. Wow. I want to start with some thank yous, of course. I got some amazing shout outs. I am a very lucky little monkey, let me tell you. First of all, I need to apologize to Christine at Stitch All the Things. I called her Christina. I apologize. I love your hair. And so I think we should just know that going forward, I am going to make a kind of a screw up with somebody's name or their floss tube name. I am going to screw up in some way and insult someone, so apologies in advance and afterwards as well. So Christine, sorry. I'll get it right from now on. A couple thanks for the shout outs I got from Daylene, who is as delightful as everyone says she is. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to live next door to Daylene, but I can't. But those of you who do live in the Portland area, you're very lucky to have her in your group. So hugs to you, Daylene. Stitch Witch 42, Audrey, another Portland area person who is fantastic. Thank you for the shout out. Thanks to Stitch Roadie for the shout out. I loved your hair in those peel things. I thought they looked delightful. And you know, it was like, was it you or was it Lindy Stitches? I don't know. It was like, it was hard to tell. It was like looking in a mirror for the two of you, I'm sure. Teresa Kogut, Stitch Roadie, Mitch Stitch. I don't think she shouted me out again, but I just wanted to say hi because she's great. Caroline from Off the Grid, who's always so nice to me. Now, I was thinking the other day about Caroline that she is the person that if I was at a party and maybe I was a little too drunk and things were getting out of hand, she's the person I would call to come pick me up. And she might not do it because she really doesn't know me. She doesn't know where I live. She lives, you know, a fair distance from me. But she's someone I feel like I call. I could say, Caroline, I've had too much to drink in my ride left. Can you come and get me? And she would. And I would get into her car and she'd not be angry. She would just say, oh, I'm just glad you're okay, honey. She just seems to me to be that kind of person. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's a secret dominatrix. Hey, Michelle Bendy, I know you don't watch this, but look, it's Josephine in a glass full of carrot juice. Anyway, moving right along. A couple of shout outs of my own. Julia, the Stitch Girl, podcast or Floss Tube. I don't know if it's podcast or floss tube that you call it, but Julia the Stitch Girl, she's another Canadian floss tuber. Again, amazing hair, beautiful stitching, and she's quite charming. She's quite fun, and I think she works in nursing too. So I will endorse anyone who is a nurse, floss tuber or otherwise. So Julia the Stitch Girl, G-U-R-L for girl, and of course. I have recently fallen in love. And I haven't told my husband yet, I don't think I'm gonna leave him because he does he washed all the windows while I was away, inside and out. And he does things like change the furnace filter, and he cuts the grass outside. He's just a good guy, and I'm not gonna leave him for this person, but I thought about it. Elena B, I think it's meant to be. I don't know what else to say, but I love her, and I'm going to marry her someday. Anyway, yeah, check her out, Elena B, if you haven't. I think everyone already has. I'm pretty new to this game. All right. So the last time I did a floss tube, I was pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, and I said that when I hit the 1,000 mark, I was going to do a giveaway, and oh my gosh, I have hit over 1,000 subscribers, and so we're going to do a little bit of a giveaway, my first giveaway. And so it is going to be for a pristine copy of His Eye is on the Sparrow by Beth Twist at Heartstring Samplery. Beth Twist is pretty cool, right? Her hair. I'm obsessed with floss tube hair. Anyway, so just in the comments below, I think the key word is going to be potato. There's no E on the end of potato. P-O-T-A-T-O, potato. You don't have to say what you like about potatoes or that you hate potatoes. You could just put potato, and then I'll know that you want to be entered to win this. I will ship anywhere in the world. Yeah, so, and then I'll do the draw right before I do my next floss tube, which should probably be in about 2 weeks. So you've got a couple weeks to enter. Look at that. You should go to Emily C's Instagram and just see her finish on this, because it's heart-stopping. I can't wait to start this myself because I bought 2 copies. So yeah, potato. Did anyone see Lindy Stitch's contest? The Who is Her Muse contest? It was in conjunction with her release of the ex-girlfriend duo of patterns that she has. I just want you to know that I started that contest and I didn't win. I didn't even get like an honorable mention. Well, no, she did say thanks for making the contest. Whatever, Lindy Stitches. Whatever, Stephanie. Anyway, I love you. Hats off to Amanda May at Artist Designs, because she went all in. She painted her face green, and I just wasn't, I just didn't think carefully enough. I didn't know it was going to become a thing. So congratulations to all the contestants and to Artist Designs for winning. I still think I looked the most like her without the green face, so just saying. All right, so I'm back from the road. I have 5 weeks off, and then I just have a one-off in Red Deer, and then I have 3 weeks off after that, so I have lots of time for stitching. I am so excited. I didn't have a lot of time to stitch on the road. As usual, it just, you know, and the lighting in the hotel is never perfect, so I did what I can. I do what you can. Some fun things though, I met some great stitchers in Cincinnati. I met Buckeye Stitcher, Nicole, and Lynn X Stitches, Lynn, and Melissa, who is home stitcher, home_stitcher at Keepsakes. I met her at Keepsakes. I met Nicole and Lynn. They came to the show, and I met them afterwards, which was really fun. So it was really great to meet you guys, and I did get to go to Keepsakes, and I met the fantastic Barbara. I'll insert a picture here. And she was very patient. Our drummer Mitch drove me to Keepsakes and took video of everybody and everything, and was very much in your face while he did it. So for those of you who may or may not have been irritated, annoyed, or offended by us, I do apologize. I had no intention of being such a dink, but I was, so I do apologize. I'm gonna put a little video at the end of some clips that I have from Keepsakes. So if you want to see a little video of me and what I did and saw at Keepsakes, just stick around to the end or fast forward if that's all you want to see. Okay, so let's do some old finishes. But first, shall we have a sip of carrot juice? This is Bold House brand, which they say has no sugar in it, but I swear it does because it's very sweet. Okay, old finishes. I'm going to focus on some of my Asian-inspired pieces that I've worked on. I am I'm bananas for anything Japanese, Chinese, from India and that area. I just love it. I don't know. I just love the colors and the whole aesthetic of it. So you see behind me, I've got a kimono. I'm going to take it off the wall because there's specialty stitches that you need to see. This is a Lee kimono, and it's actually needlepoint painted canvas. And you can see I've got all sorts of funny stitches in there that are fun and fun flosses. This is just done in DMC Pearl Cotton. The background is wool, red wool. Oh, you can see me reflected in the thing, which is, oh my gosh, it goes on forever. Anyway, sorry about the glare, but isn't that beautiful? I love mint green and red together. It's so unexpected, right? So that's beautiful. This piece behind me was actually, I saved the stitches. My neighbor next door, she was 91 when she died, or almost 91 when she died, and my husband and I kind of took her under our wing for the last 7 years or so that she lived there. Had her over for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and Brian shoveled her walk and helped her with her gardening, and I did her grocery shopping. It was funny because she was a woman of very few words. I'd say, "Hi Daisy, how are you today?" Fine. Literally getting any kind of conversation out of her was like pulling teeth. And when she came for Christmas, my mom would come here too for Christmas. She lives in Manitoba, so she would fly out, and it would be like, "Mom, you don't have to do anything. All you need to do is talk with Daisy because we don't know what to say." Anyway, she was a good person, and she was devoted to her church, and she was just a lovely person, and very, very kind, I think, kind-hearted, if a bit crusty. And when she died, they were tearing down her house, and the people who were clearing it out, they were just walking out with this stuff, and they were going to take it to a landfill, not even to Goodwill. It was just going to the dump. So I nabbed a couple of them, and that's one of them. It's crewel work. She also did punch needle embroidery that was beautiful too. She was an avid knitter too. So this is a lot of talk about Daisy when I should be talking about my old finishes. Rest in peace, Daisy. We love you. Okay, so these two. This is another Lee Designs kimono, and these were just painted canvases. This is very old. I think I probably did this 20 years ago. But I love red. But I love it, and I've got the shiny stuff in there because I like a little bit of shine. So there's that. Now this one is filthy because it sits in my front window. This is another Lee Designs. This is done in wool and pearl cotton, and it's got the fun things on the side and a velvet backing. Lucky Dragon, and it's got Kreinik in it too. This I easily 20 years ago, and it sits in my front window. I have a bench. This is basically just a place for my dog to watch, for my husband to come home, because he just sits there and waits for Brian to come home. But I love stitching this, and it's quite luscious. So there's that. Now this, I love Amari porcelain. Oh, it's got a cat here. Oh well. I love this. Now this pillow is very poorly stuffed. The person I had to finish it did these lovely little buttons in the back. Isn't that great? I have to get a proper pillow for it, but isn't that gorgeous? This is done in pearl cotton. And this is another one, another Amari style. And I guess I just love that sort of persimmon and turquoise together. Love them. And those were from these books, which I got on Etsy. They're used. There's the name of it. Amari and Other Oriental Designs in Counted Thread. Yeah, I just love Asian inspired things. And then this one too, the Creative Needle. So I don't actually know if these exist anymore, but they have lots of, well, not lots, there's probably like 7. And on the back too, you can see other finishes that they've done. Look at that little footstool, that would be pretty great, right? Anyway, love doing these. I should do a couple more from that book because I do love that aesthetic. Okay, so those are my old finishes, some of them. Let's move on to works in progress. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee though. Works in progress. The never-ending tired trio. I'm tired of the tired trio. Not because I'm not enjoying stitching it, but I've just spent a lot of time doing 1/1 on 40 count in their little faces. Not a fan. And it just goes on and on. I think Michelle Bendy just finished doing the turkey, the the turkey one, and she talked about how it's deceiving how many stitches are in these little things, and it's true. It takes a lot longer than you think it's gonna. I think there's just a lot of color changes too. So I haven't made a ton of progress since last time because I didn't do this at all while I was away. And if I can get it close enough, you can see how absolute crap my 1/1 stitches are. They're so tiny and they're dinks. 1/1 and 40 is a dink, and I don't like it. But I still like my Acorns and Threads needle minder. The only needle minder you'll ever need. So there's that. That's my minimal progress. Yum, 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 yum. Beth Twist, the cat sampler. I did quite a bit of work on this. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I did quite a bit of work on that because this was an easier one for me to do when the lighting wasn't really good. And it was just a lot of fill-in. So I made a fair bit of progress. And I really, really love stitching on this. I don't know, it's a very soothing stitch. You can sort of block out where the different colors are and fill in, or you can do it however you want. It's just, this is a good thing to stitch while you're visiting or watching TV. It's not like you can't pay attention because there is a little bit of geometry or things that have to connect, but mostly it's pretty simple and just a lovely stitch. I love it. I love it. I think this is the fabric. Is this fabric called Abecedarian? Abecedarian 32. Can't remember where I got it. At a store. And finally, the never-ending, but almost ending, Inspiration by Rosewood Manor. This thing will be the death of me, but I love it. So here's what I've got, and I'm so close, you guys. I am so close. Look at where I am, look at where I am, look at all I've done. You know when you're very near the end of a project or a big project and it's like you just can't finish it fast enough. Not because you're not enjoying it, but just because you can see the end in sight and it's like, I'm gonna start something new right after this. And so I'm very excited to be able to start, oh, look at these, you can see this close up. Look at my little village. Oh. Look at Did you find that noise irritating? I had one commenter who told me that I was very irritating and that she wouldn't likely be back. Okay. Anyway, I really love it. So, but I've literally got 2 pages left to finish this, and it'll be done. And I'm already thinking what to do next. And I'm thinking, well, we were driving through New Jersey. There's a reason why they call it the Garden State, right? I never would have associated New Jersey with that much lushness. But there are trees everywhere, and all I could see as we were driving and the trees are going by was Rosewood Manor and a forest grew. And I don't want to start another Rosewood Manor right away. I want to do something else, right? But it's all I'm thinking about is those damn trees. I'll think about it. You'll know I'll have started something, maybe it, but I will have started something new next time. And yeah, stay tuned for that little bit of excitement. I'm already at 20 minutes. Pitter patter. All right, so I'm on to haul. This is still some of the haul from my first time around when I went to Acorns and Threads and Needle in a Haystack. So I'm just gonna fire through it. I also got some stuff at Keepsakes because I just need it, right? So I'm just gonna fire through a bunch of stuff. It's gonna be meaningless. I'm not gonna show you threads or fabrics, which I got tons of. In friendship. Look at that. How many times do floss tubers say, look at that, in a day? We should make it a drinking game, but I don't really drink. Which is a good thing if you knew me, because I like being tipsy for about 10 minutes, and then after that, it's like, stop this ride, I want to get off. Do not like that feeling. Anyway, In Friendship by Plum Street Samplers. Because friends, and I love my friends, and I don't see enough of them. This was one I haven't seen before on Instagram or FlossTube or anything, so I was really excited. Look at this topiary trophy. Look at those sort of, those aren't Art Deco, Art Nouveau? Is that what those letters are? I love these letters. I love this alphabet, and it is by Keslin's Linda Kesky Studio in Vancouver, Washington. Yeah, Keslin's. I've never seen this one before. I got this one on Acorns. Love that. Two more of these bad boys. The sheep and the pigs. Sheep heap, snorts back. I'm not gonna do these right next to the sloth one. I'm gonna do these on a normal count of fabric. I'm sorry. I would love to do things on 40 count because it all looks beautiful. But if there's any 1/1, I can't do 1/1 of 40 and enjoy it. I'll do it if I have to. Put a gun to my head. Please don't put a gun to my head. Alice Sarah Dennis, 1834, a Norfolk sampler. It is education forms the tender mind, just as the twig is bent, the tree is inclined. For what we learn in youth, to that alone in age we are by second nature prone. It's got nudies on it. And a dog and a rat. I don't know what kind of animal that is supposed to be, but it looks to me like a rat. The rat sampler. A mill on the floss sampler. Love it. Another, oh, did I talk about this one last time? Queen of the May, that everyone was talking about like 6 months ago. I had no idea that there were so many like weird stitches in here, so that may be a bit of a deciding factor. What's this? Oh, it comes with a bookmark. Oh, it's your colors and everything. I'll use it as a bookmark. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. This one is not on the immediate list. I bought it simply because of the border and because everybody else was doing it, and I basically do what other floss tubers tell me to do. If Elena B told me to, I don't know, put a knife in my eye, I probably would. Daniel. Look at him. Kathy Barrick's kind of a genius, isn't she? So unusual. It's like modern and yet old-timey at the same time. Kind of like me. Long Dog Samplers, Death by Cross Stitch. I think everyone has it in their stash. Few have stitched it, or many have started it, few have finished it. This might be one of those ones that I do after I finish Elizabeth, because it is 363 by 447. That's not so bad. It's a big one, but it's not a Haid. Close to though, eh? Yeah, everyone's seen that. Educated. Maybe I'll make that into a card for my mom because she likes books and cats and being smart. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? No, maybe a little that. Yeah. Not really my style, but it's a cat on books, and can't go wrong with that shit. You've seen it, you've loved it, you started it, it's in your stash, and now it's in mine. You're a top on hollow. The embroideress stocking by Kathy Bear. Look at it. I love it. I love the colors. It's just so cool, right? Miss Sarah Hansen. Miss Sarah Hansen. Yeah. So I like that. Got that. Bit of business. Cardinal Points sampler that everyone and their dog is working on. I love the colors. Look at the colors. Nummy num num num. Long dog. Jane Bannister, 1855, a Welsh sampler from the island of Anglesey. I wasn't sure about this one, but then I saw like the little tigers or kittens or something down there. Are they tigers or are they kittens? I'm gonna say they're tigers because they're huge. So yeah, I thought this was kind of nice. I think this is one of the ones that I was just in such a frenzy when I got in there, and my mind just sort of went, buy it all. So this one I'm not, I'm not in love with it, but I'm certainly not in hate with it. So I'm no immediate plans to start this, but it is in my stash. Soul sisters, in friendship, let's join thine interest with mine. Elena. Not at all creepy. I'm so creepy with floss tubers. I freaking stalk them, but I don't stalk them. That's not funny. Shakespeare's Peddler, here lie my needles. I like it. I don't know if I'll make it into a needle book or put buttons and nonsense like that on it. Not nonsense. Buttons on stuff is fine. I didn't mean that. I don't know if I'll put any stuff on it or not. I bought it just because I like kitten stitcher. And if she if she gave me a vat of her own filth, I'd probably buy it. It'd be a very stylish filth. A Music Amongst the Trees by Rosewood Manor. In case I don't want to start in a forest grew, but I want to do trees. I'm tripping over my words a lot today. I apologize. That's irritating to listen to. I understand that. Anyway, so Music Amongst the Trees. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so if I don't start in a forest grew, maybe I'll start that one because it's smaller. It is, how big is this? Does it say? 245 by 122. Yeah, that's totally manageable. And it might just get my tree bug out of me. This one is a contender to start next. Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Squirrels by Ink Circles. My dog doesn't necessarily chase squirrels, but I love the fact that it's about dogs. Maybe that looks like a greyhound. Maybe I'll change it into a black lab, just because my dog's a black lab. And it's got squirrels, and what the heck is this? Can you see that? What is that? Is that a pug? Alien dog. Pugs are alien dogs. Pugs and French bulldogs, alien dogs, want one. You know what I really want? Is Affenpinscher. Those little monkey dogs. Holy crap. My dog walker is walking like a 4 or 5 month old Affenpinscher named Satchmo. We call him Grumples though. Want one. And my husband, who will like swears against all small dogs because he's that guy, he would totally have a Grumples. It could fit in your hand. It's hilarious. Little House Needleworks ABC #1. I don't know where I got this one. It's small, it's cute. I'm not like nuts about pumpkins. I don't like pumpkin spice lattes. I don't decorate with pumpkins. I don't really decorate with anything seasonal. We didn't even put up a Christmas tree last year. And I don't know if we will this year either because I'm going to be going away for Christmas to visit my mom. Yeah, but I thought it was kind of cute and small, and if I ever go to a retreat, maybe I'll do this as a small for somebody in a smalls exchange. I have to find someone who can finish all the crud that I make because I don't sew, and I'm really bad at it, and I don't know anyone. Well, the guy who finished my needlepoint pillows could do it, I guess. I don't know how he does with cross stitch, like if he could do a flat fold. And don't tell me to go watch Juana's tutorial. It is very clear and it is very step by step, and I probably could do it. But I'm not a detail person. I'm by the seat of my pants. Everything is always slapdash with me. And if I'm gonna spend 6 months working on a cross stitch, I don't want to finish it myself because I will ruin it. So I'm trying to find someone. And if you're in the GTA, the Greater Toronto area, and you have a good finisher for flat folds, framing, any kind of framer finishing, let me know because I'm in the market. This one is so tiny, but it's a little bookstore. My mom would like that one too because she likes bookstores. She likes bookstores like I like local needlework stores or any needlework stores. Isn't that cute? Tiny, tiny. I love it. How big is that? 79 by 49. Here I'm saying I could, whip that off in an afternoon. No. I can't remember if I showed this last time. Black Raven Quaker by Stiekendien van der Weinenbergen. The same thing as last time, so maybe, no, this is a different one. But Stiekendien van der Weinenbergen. There it is. There's the name. Can you see? Here, it's better back here. Stiekendien van der Weinenbergen. These guys, they make lovely things. But look at that. I love the colors. I love the little black bird. The way he sort of sticks out a little bit. And I don't have anything like this with the Quaker motifs. I don't have anything like that on the go. So that's something I might want to start soon. Houses of Hawk Run Hollow. Again, everyone's seen it. Everyone loves it. Had to have it because floss tubers have it. And if I want to be a floss tuber, then I have to basically do what they tell me. And they told me to get this. Carriage House samplings. A fun one. It goes on. Scarlet House. I love Scarlet House. Nice to meet you. Is that Willow? What's that black thing? What is that black thing? There's the bird, but is that a porpoise sticking out of water or something? What is it? Oh no, it's a bird on a sheep. I thought this was water, but it's actually a sheep. That's why it's called Nice to Meet You. EWE. I'm not very smart, but I'm intensely good looking. Long dog samplers, Game of Swans, because again, everyone has it, and it's beautiful. I might do it in sort of more blue reds than this one. This one's in sort of browny reds, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous as it is. I've seen it stitched up with the called force, and it's gorgeous. Yep. And then, okay, that's what I got from Needle in a Haystack and Acorns and Threads. So what I got at Keepsakes, it goes on. Oh my God, I have. Wait. Anyway, so I didn't have very much. I didn't have very much time at Keepsakes. I found it a little overwhelming. There's just so much to see, and when you've got someone waiting for you, you know, even though they say take your time, and Mitch was very gracious and very patient, and very much loved taking videos of all the ladies there. Again, I'm very sorry, ladies. But yeah, so I didn't have very much time, and I would have loved to have spent a few hours there. Got a bunch of threads. Some I needed, some I didn't. Look at them. Look at them. Are you looking? I got this lovely project bag because I don't have enough project bags. And it was right there. And I like blue and white. And I got some patterns, of course. I was surprised I didn't have this one already. Stitch or Die by Beth Twist, who I'm already married to, divorcing her, marrying Stephanie Lindy Stitches, divorcing her, marrying Elena B, will eventually divorce her and probably go back to Beth Twist. It's a cycle. It's a dirty, dirty cycle. Yeah, so I like this little guy. This one, oh, this, it's a chicken. I don't think I've done a Brenda Gervais yet. Want to. Chicken. This one. I love this, and I love that it's on Murky because I have Murky. I have the fabric Murky, and I have no idea what to do with it. So I'm going to put these darn pigs on it. And I love this because there's a farm sanctuary that I support, help to support. I don't know if you've heard of Esther the Wonder Pig. She's kind of a big deal, internet phenomenon. And there is a pig that they adopted. They're a sanctuary for abused and neglected farm animals. And they take, when other sanctuaries can't take on take care of their animals anymore, Esther the Wonder Pig, Happily Ever Esther, that's what they're called. They take on some of those, but they're very active and very generous with their time. And Steve and Derek, the couple who run it, are the most amazing people. Esther the Wonder Pig, check it out because it's actually a magical place, and it's located right here in Ontario. Anyway, so there is, they brought in a pig one day who they were rescuing, and they didn't know until she showed up. The next day she gave birth to piglets, and they're all these kinds of colors, brown and spots. One's named Mercy. This one's Mercy. I'm going to say that this one is Mercy, but this is April and all her piglets, and I love that it's on Murky. So I'm very excited about this. It says pins, but I might change that to pigs. I like pigs. My last purchase was this, which I already had. I really love this, Bluebird of Happiness. So much that I bought it twice. So if I ever make it to 2,000 subscribers, this will be a giveaway. But yeah, this one's really gorgeous. Again, I love that sort of Asian aesthetic. This one might be on my soon-to-do list. So that's all my haul. And don't worry, because I got more coming. I'm pathetic, and I blame Trish from Threads Entwined because she always has these fabulous coupon codes. And recently she had some website difficulties. So she responded by giving a 30% off coupon code. Because she's having trouble, she gives a coupon code. And so I kind of went bananas on that. I also have Lindy Stitch's ex-girlfriend coming, and that may be my first start as soon as it arrives, because I want to get on that. And I got one of those Floss Buddy 90 packs from Michelle Bendy at her most recent live sale. I tucked in right at the end and got one. She was very nice to say that I could sneak in and get one. So I'm looking forward to getting those whenever they arrive. Yeah, so that's it for that. Plans, I'm going to do the 24 hours of cross stitch next week, and I'm excited about that. I have no idea. Oh, hi Fiona, come on up. Oh, I bopped her in the nose a little too hard. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, sweetie. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. I'm going to do the 24 hours of cross stitch. I'm going to map it out as best I can. I don't know if I can do 12 hours straight, but I'm gonna look at it as my excuse to do as much cross stitch as I can without feeling guilty about it. Not that I ever feel guilty about it. I'm going to work on, hi, hey, come here. Oh, look at this. You can see my fancy setup. Hey Fiona, what you doing? What you doing? Hey. Yeah, my camera is set up on a cardboard box on my dining room table because I'm pro that way. You helping? Okay, I'm moving the camera again. I like my hand. Anywho, yeah, 24 hours of cross stitch. I'm going to start ex-girlfriend as soon as it arrives, and I'm going to finish that Galdorn Rosewood Manor. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that one ironed and framed and up on my wall. But that's it. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed chatting with you, and thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It does a lot for this girl's fragile ego. There's my cat. Hi, Fiona. Yeah, that's my girl. You done? You done? Yeah, so thanks very much for sticking around, for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. I'm loving all the comments. I try to answer all of them. If I haven't answered your comment with at least a thumbs up or a heart or something, it means I haven't seen it. But I think I've seen everybody. I go through it as soon as I get them. So thank you for that. It's really been nice getting to know you guys a little bit. It's been fun. So I will see you next time. If you want to stick around and watch my little clip of my day or my hour at Keepsakes, that's going to follow this. So thanks again, and rock on. Bye.
Now we're at the cross stitch store, and right here is where Pam sits. When you already mentioned Pam's name, Ellen Reed gets nervous. Oh my God, have you seen Ellen Reed?
Oh.
Here is a fan of Ellen Reed. You've seen Ellen Reed before, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh my.
Is she here?
She is. She's upstairs.
No.
Yes, she is.
Seriously?
She very much is. You should go and find her.
Oh my gosh.
Would you throw yourself at her feet?
Absolutely.
Would you? Let's go upstairs and find her.
I don't know that I'd throw myself at her feet,
Oh,
but
let's go
I
find
would
her. Let's go
definitely
find her.
fangirl
Let's go
her.
find
Oh
her.
my
Oh,
gosh.
this is
my
going to be
God.
on the cross stitch power hour.
Oh, Ellen Reed, are you? You are a legend. Oh.
Ellen Reed of Maximum Power Stitch. Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. Let me try that again.
Bean sprout.
You know what she just showed me, Ellen Reed? She just showed me where Pam sits.
I'll go. I have to drop this on my way.
All right.
I got to see where Pam sits.
Right there in the front. Excuse you. Right there. That is Pam's Okay.
Blue corn, that's a pretty color. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I like it. Cauldron. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get it all. Getting it all. Hey Stephanie, I'm buying it all. Picnic basket.
This is Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. Not.
Like, look at it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Like, I can't. Like, look at these models. Look at how tiny those stitches are. Look at how tiny. Look at that. Look at that little snowman. What the hell does he think he's up to? Are you photographing my bum? Stop that. Okay, let's go downstairs. I'm done. Hero, did you ever know that you're my hero? You are the wind beneath my wings. Don't film this. This is private.
Who else?
Stephanie.
So you know who Ellen Reed is,
I do.
but you have no idea who Crash Test Dummies are.
I do not.
My day is made. No more. No more. No more paparazzi.